Knees slightly bent. Sacrum tucked underneath, pressing back the wing bend. Excuse me. Tip of the tongue gently curl to the roof of the mouth behind the teeth. Feeling the breath long, steady, even, and deep into the lower abdomen, pointing below the navel. From here, we're going to begin by pulling down the heavens once again 3 times. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Feel the white light cool and cleanse the body. Inhale. And from here, we're going to go through the 3 chi clearing exercises real quickly. So inhale, exhale. Gazing at the tips of the fingers, allowing for any negative emotions, thoughts, or feelings to roll off, going several feet away from the body, and deep into the ground. Allow the thoughts of the morning to dissipate. Tension in the shoulders to dissipate. From here, slowly come back to the middle, ending going down the heavens 3 times. Inhale. Exhale. Gather. Releasing out any excess heat, vibration from the body. Once you pull down the heavens 3 times, bring the feet closer together. Relaxing the knees, the waist, the shoulders, and begin to lightly bounce on the balls of the feet. Focusing first on the ankles, allow for all tension in the ankles. Next, the knees, the tension and tightness of the knees, allow for that to release as well. Fanning it out through the legs, through the ankles, and through the feet, and deep into the ground. Next, the hips, the groin, the low back. Discovered there, allow for that to release. Guiding it out through the body, out through the feet, and down deep into the ground. Next, the center of the back and chest. Opposite the heart in between the shoulder blades, if you have any tension or tightness there, allow for that to gently release. Guiding it out through the body, out through the legs, out through the feet, and deep into the ground. Next, the fingers, the wrists, and the hands. Any pain or discomfort in the hands and fingers, shaking that out all the way out through the fingertips and down deep into the ground. Next, the elbows, the shoulders, the head and neck. Releasing out all pain, tension, and tightness in these areas. Guiding out through the arms, out through the fingers, and deep into the ground. And then from here, we stop bouncing, and then we inhale, grabbing the golden light from the earth, up through the body, beyond the top of the head, and drop. Inhaling, and exhaling. Inhaling, and release. Two more, inhale. Feel that golden light race up through the body, beyond the top of the head. And when you drop, releasing out all toxicity deep into the ground. Again, inhale. And release. And then from here, stepping back out into your Wuji posture. Shaking the trees, starting with the hands all the way up the body. And again, inhale. And again, inhale. Two more up. And last one. And then pulling down the heavens again 3 times. Pull, inhale. Just allow for the white light to come in, cleansing the body, pulling it down, deep into the ground. And from there, standing in the Wuji posture, where the eyes gently close, tip the tongue so gently curled to the roof of the mouth behind the teeth. Lightly squeezing the anal sphincter muscle and relaxing the body. Feeling the breath long, steady, even and deep into the lower abdomen. So as you inhale, you feel the abdomen expand. And as you exhale, you feel it contract. Over and over, as you inhale, the abdomen expands front, back, left, and right. And as you exhale, releasing it back into the kidneys. From here, going directly into the microcosmic organ meditation. We'll focus first on the perineum, also referred to as the Hoyan. So from here, we imagine that our feet melt down into the earth. Like we're standing on a sea, liquid energy comes up about the height of the ankles. Next, we imagine roots growing out from the bubbling well points at the bottom of the feet, connecting all the way down to the center core of the earth. Once you have this connection, first we're going to stimulate some of the major points through the governing conception channel, starting with the perineum. So as we inhale, you're going to imagine golden light racing up the roots, up the legs, all the way up to the Hoyan perineum as you inhale. Then as you exhale, descending back down, out the legs, out the roots, and deep into the ground. Inhaling this time, up through the perineum, up to the Mingmen, right opposite the navel, between the kidneys. Exhaling, back down from the Mingmen, out the perineum, out the legs, out the roots, and deep into the ground. Next inhalation, flowing up the perineum, up the Mingmen, all the way up to Shendao, in between the shoulder blades on the spine. Exhaling, back down, out the Mingmen, the perineum, out the legs, and back down deep into the ground. Next inhalation, pulling the energy up through the perineum to the Mingmen to Shen Dao to Feng Fu at the base of the skull. Exhaling back down to Shen Dao, Mingmen, perineum, out the legs into the ground. And last but not least, inhaling up through the perineum, Mingmen, Shen Dao, Feng Fu, all the way up to the Bahhui, the top of the head. Then exhale down through the front of the face, the chest, the abdomen. Feel a pump, and as the pump comes up, pumping up the spine, up over the top of the head, down the front of the face, the chest, the abdomen, through the midline. You can imagine a white light or a blue light racing up the spine, up over the top of the head, down the front of the face, the chest, the abdomen, flowing through the perineum, and then like a pump, going up the sacrum, up the tailbone, up the spine, up over the top of the head, down the front of the face, chest, abdomen. Over and over. Keeping the breath long, steady, even, and deep. If you want to use your hands, you can use your hands as the guides to help guide the chi up. Keeping the tip of the tongue gently curled to the roof of the mouth. Lightly pulling up on the anal sphincter muscle, connecting or closing off the lower gate. As you inhale up the spine, you stimulate the central nervous system. Flowing over the midline, the top of the head, down the front of the face, the chest, the abdomen, flowing midline with the pubic bone, then up and around, up over the top of the head, down in front of the face, the chest, the abdomen, completing the cycle over and over. Feel the energy rising up over the spine, over the top of the head, down through the midline of the face, the chest, the abdomen, down through the perineum. Keeping the breath long, steady, even, and deep. on the next cycle, when the hands flow down, or the energy flows down to the front, now we're going to do the minor orbit. So we're going to bring it up to the Ming Men, circulating down to the Chi Hai right below the navel, through the perineum, and then up the back, up over the top of the head, down the front of the face, the chest, the abdomen, flowing once again through the perineum, then up to the Ming Men, between the kidneys, flowing through the body, to Chi Hai right below the navel, then back around to the Ming Men, then up the spine, up over the top of the head, down the front of the face, the chest, the abdomen. So circulating it up to the kidneys, to Chi Hai. Imagine a circle of this energy that races them straight up the spine, up over the top of the head, down the front of the face, the chest, the abdomen. Circulating all the way around, and go straight up the spine, over the top of the head, down the front of the face, the chest, the abdomen, coming up to the perineum, up to the kidneys, or to the Ming Men, up to Chi Hai below the navel, and up the spine, up over the top of the head, down the front of the face, the chest, the abdomen. Cycle. And once you finish, the conserved energy restores back down into the lower dantian. Finish by pulling down the heavens 3 times. As you gather this white light, making sure to pull out any excess energy out of the head, pulling it down through the body, either storing it into the lower dantian or letting it flow back down out the legs and deep into the ground. And then placing the hands over the lower dantian once you finish pulling down the heavens 3 times. Again, imagine a mystical white pearl that forms underneath the hands. So as you inhale, you feel this white pearl expand, gathering energy from the space around you. As you exhale, you feel this energy fill up into the kidneys. Inhaling, the white pearl expands. Exhaling, up into the kidneys. Up. One last breath. inhaling, feel the white pearl expand. And then as you exhale, feel that warmth radiate around the waist to the kidneys on the low back.